Zed, welcome back to my channel if you came back. If you didn't, well, I guess I can't stop you now, so fuck. Um, I'm wearing a cap today because my hair looks like shit, and like, why the fuck not wear like this alien wear hat? You know, it's cool, it's trendy, I kind of look masculine in it, so fuck it, let's just do it. So basically, I haven't made a video in like, wait, I'm gonna close the door because it makes me uncomfortable. Like, that door open makes me so uncomfortable. Right, so I'm back. Know that you can see my binder and that one sweatshirt, right? No, that's just a long sleeve. Oh well. Anyways, back. Let me just move this way so that you don't have to see that whatsoever. Um, I haven't made a video in quite a few. An actual video. Last video, the one I posted like 2 days ago, I think. That one, I recorded it like 2 weeks ago, and I just didn't have any energy to make a new video today, so I just posted that. That's supposed to be my backup video, and it was really trash, and I'm so sorry that it was such shitty quality. It was nothing, like literally it was just a video about me ranting about something I learned and trying to educate people, I suppose, but it was retarded because my channel does not consist of that. I never speak of anything educational unless I'm trying to roast someone about how to be a decent human being. So, I guess. But I've been feeling like an actual garbage truck lately, and I don't really feel anything good. So that's where your boy's at, and I'm not doing well. But I got 43 subscribers, and I'm trying to work on a Zedd compilation. If you are a new subscriber, or you just never knew me before, like June of June of last year, then you probably don't know what a Zedd compilation is. And it wasn't June of last year, it was like February of last year. It was like a long time ago. My last Zedd compilation was when there was still a YouTube editor, because I would just do a YouTube editor because my videos were already on YouTube. So I would just pick out clips from there. So the Zedd compilation is just basically me saying stupid shit or relatable shit or just shit that basically makes up my personality, and it's just kind of piled all up in a video. And you should just go check out other compilations and shit because they were kind of lit, but like, disclaimer, I look really different back then. I like look very emo, and like I act very emo. I still act very emo. I'm literally making a video about me having depression right now. So, your boy's doing fine. But like, my face is always covered in my videos because I had a bunch of hair and it was really emo looking, and I regret it, but I can't do much about it because it already happened, and I just can't time travel to stop myself from being emo because everybody has an emo phase. Mine was in high school. Mine was in middle school. At least I won't have an emo phase in high school. I probably will, because considering where I'm going with life, I probably will. So, gotta love life. But like, generally, life hasn't been treating me well, and nothing has been treating me well. But this is my channel, so I get to victim blame myself, and I get to victimize myself if I want to. But logically speaking, I probably did something for myself to be feeling this way, because life is a bitch, but life depends on what you do to it, and I probably did something, and if I did do something, then I deserve what I'm getting, and I guess that's just how it works. My hand is shaking. Um, Basically, my representation of how I feel is basically also a garbage truck, but I was like using metaphors and shit to explain how I feel because I like writing, and metaphors are lit, and so is personification and similes, and basically I like figurative language. All right. So I was trying to make up a presentation of representation, not presentation. Making a prezi all up in here. I was trying to make a representation of how I feel, and basically, there are 17 geese up in my brain screeching 24/7. So, there's just 17, not 24, 17 geese all up in here. And 50% of them are just depression and anxiety. All they represent is depression and anxiety. It's just 50%. It's just that. It's just everything that could ever go wrong. So I was saying, they just represent everything that could ever go wrong. And it's really. My hand is fucking shaking. I need a fucking tripod so that I don't have to extend my hand to just make a video. And it's really sad because my hand starts shaking in the middle of the video, and it's just like jittery hands all up in here. I don't know. Whatever. What I was trying to fucking say is that since 17 doesn't have a complete half, it would be 8.5, maybe. I don't know. However many it is, there's gonna be a half goose, one that's just half depression and half reality, because the other 8 goose are just sadness, but in reality, like, those bitches be like, fuck you, but you know what, you should be doing less with your life, and you should be doing that, and honestly, the reason you're like this is because you did this, and because of that, and you're just retarded. And then the half goose is just like my parents at 8 p.m. that one night when they were telling me how much of a disappointment I was, and I was like, great, because it's like, he's reality. That half goose is reality. Like, he's trying to speak the truth, but it's also like mixed in with a bunch of depression and shit. So he's like, fucking slap him down like, bitch, I'ma tell you, you're a piece of trash. And then he's also like, but you could have done this and that and this, and you should have done all of these things, but you didn't do them, and that's why you're a piece of trash. All right, fuck you. Essentially, he's the best goose there because he has reality, but he has depression. So why did I pick goose? I can't even pronounce geese half of the time, but I guess. And essentially, I'm dying inside. I feel like trash. I feel really alone, and I just made a metaphor of how I felt through geese. And I feel like this is what comes next is either suicide or drugs, and honestly, I'm looking forward to both. So, however life wanna hit me up, like, bitch, I'm ready. Just hit me up. I am tired of being alive, and if I don't commit suicide, I'll get a drug addiction, or I'll become an alcoholic, even though I'll probably already become an alcoholic. I fucking drink, and I'm 15, and it's stupid and retarded, but, like, my parents, my mom, my dad is an alcoholic, and not that I want to follow behind his footsteps, but I'm following behind his footsteps, because it's just so much easier to not face your problems and face stupid shit, It's really fun. But, that's just how I'm going. I'm still gonna, like, try to, edit that shit and make a Zedd compilation. I don't know if I'm gonna include this video because this video is really depressing. I don't know if I said any stupid shit that would be relatable in this video. I should say some stupid shit that should be relatable, that could be found relatable. But I have major depression, and I feel utterly alone in life, and we're born alone and we're die alone, so I'm just getting ready to die. That's all that's happening. But in the meantime, I just need distraction and happiness for like 2 seconds, because them geese are fucking me over. And as much as I love animals and I love life, as much as I do any of that, I feel emotions. I am human, and everything's kind of been like throwing itself on me. And unless it's a really hot girl, I don't want anything throwing itself on me, because I didn't ask for it. And I am literally already struggling with so many shits that I have to deal with. And it is sad because I feel like I'm just complaining constantly and just ranting constantly, and that is what I'm doing. And so many people don't like me because I complain so much. But, I guess, just, I guess, I feel like a trash bag, and a trash truck, and a garbage truck, and 17 geese, and Mothman. I feel like Mothman right now. Except I don't, because he sounds retarded, but he's supposed to be a superhero, I think. And I don't feel like a superhero. I feel like a porcelain doll, like those back there. Everyone that comes to my house is like, everyone that comes to my house, and nobody has come to my house in like 3 months. I don't know why I'm saying it like, oh yes, I constantly get this, but like the few people that have ever come to my house always say that the porcelain dolls back there are really creepy, and I'm like, I've been living 4 years in this house, and this has been my room since day one, and I just got accustomed to them, and they don't bother me. They don't feel creepy because at night it's pitch black. I can't fucking see shit. This window is here, but like this window is usually just dark, so you know, there's not much to it. So it's just really dark, and I can't see them at night, and I don't. The porcelain dolls just kind of look like a decorative shit back there. There's three of them. One is like a little like fucking clown bitch back there, and he's my favorite. Or she. I don't know what's going on. He's a gender bender. I don't know. But like, I feel like a porcelain doll, except it's like a really shitty broken porcelain. Do you feel like? It's like, it's not like a smooth bitch like back there that looks really pretty and has like, it looks like skin and shit. No. I feel like a dirty ass broken porcelain doll that just kind of like was supposed to be beautiful at one point. She was really trying to be beautiful. Like the doll was really trying to. But like she failed, and her soul is just broken, you know? She just feels nothing for anyone, and that's just how people made her, and my cheekbones are showing. I guess that's hot, but it also shows how much my body is suffering because of myself. You know, I can't blame anybody else for that shit. I'm dying because I chose to die, and it's my decision, and it's a dumb one. And I blame it on myself because now I have some type of eating disorder. And I'm pretty sure if I got diagnosed with it, I can't get diagnosed with gender dysphoria because that could be, unless I treat my eating disorder first and then treat my gender dysphoria, I won't be able to do anything. And I am not willing to make my weight for testosterone or any other thing that could come in between me and medically transitioning. I'm not putting anything. I'm not stalling that ever. I already have to stall it so much because I don't know when I'm going to be able to get money to go to a gender therapist and to get testosterone and to actually get the prescription and then see how much that shit costs, because that's expensive as shit. And you know, I don't have money, and that's gonna make it stall so much, because if I get diagnosed with a fucking eating disorder, they're gonna be like, so what if you're not actually a tranny and you're just some girl that has body issues? And then I'm gonna be like, I am not a girl. I have body issues, but I have body issues that make my dysphoria worse. And it's hilarious because I'm over here like, huh, fuck you, and then I starve, and I lose my body fat. But firstly, I can't tell I'm losing my body fat because I still look the same in my eyes as I did a year ago when I weighed 140 pounds, and I weigh 20 pounds less, but I still weigh in my brain the same amount. And this went from depression to eating disorders, and that really says what the 17 geese are talking about in there, because I am dying inside, and I feel alone, and I feel like literal death, and I've cried so much in like 1 week, and this week isn't even like halfway over. Halfway over. Is the cup halfway empty or halfway full? Oh. This week is like the third day of the week, and I've already cried like a bitch. It's mainly because I'm on my period, and that makes me dysphoric. Everything makes me dysphoric, and everything makes me lonely. And literally, all I'm asking for in life is just to get a distraction that I could be happy for like 2 minutes, but like everything just leaves. And if you want to leave, fucking leave. There's the door. It's closed right now because it makes me uncomfortable. It's a literal metaphor because leaving hurts me, but it's fine because I'm just a salty bitch and I have no reason to be talking about anything because I'm a trash bag. I have 17 geese in my brain. I compared myself to a broken porcelain doll and I feel like nothing, but it's fine. It's all just in my brain, and this is the start of a drug addiction or suicide. This is how it starts. I feel like this is it. I'm either gonna get addicted to drugs or commit suicide, or maybe there's a third option that's way healthier than those two. But I don't know what it is, and I don't know what's going on, and I just don't want to be alive. And I guess that's it.